gotta start a business, I gotta fly my people. Way too many fakes in my face, I can see the evils. Drug addictions, bad bitches, they gotta be jokes. See the pico, black slacks, it's our
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
What's good? We back, RTTV, baby.
Gang. Still breaking that on him anyway.
We lost one of the best feds that we've seen in TV history, man. R.I.P. Hank, yo. Lost Hank. But rather, now.
You already know it was Jesse's fault that Hank got bodied.
It was his fault.
Yo, and just a quick little thing. They've been telling me that some of y'all been coming at me in the comments.
Yes, a lot of
telling
hate.
me that I can't have my own opinion.
You can't.
I'm sorry, guys. This is America. You guys are not dictators. I'm gonna have my opinion, and I think Jesse is as guilty as Walt. I never said Walt is not guilty, but Jesse is as guilty as Walt. Let's not point fingers. And in the drug game, in the street game, I'm gonna give y'all a little education if y'all want to get into that life. Yo, no matter what happens, they could shoot your whole family. You can't snitch.
You can't.
It's part of the code. So if you ain't part of that, that's it.
It's alright if you ain't part of it, you feel me? We live different lifestyles.
Just stay true, you heard?
Yeah, you feel me? Just stay true to you, alright? Hey, yo. It was your first time there, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
smash.
That subscribe button, man. Check out Patreon. We got full early reactions of a lot of fire shows, man. We got Vikings. We got The Walking Dead. We got Mob Psycho. We got a lot of fire shows, man. The link is right down below.
Yo, make sure that notification bell is ringing so every time we drop a video, you know about it first. Yo, it's really throwing you off. He said, kill your whole family, don't call the cops. Shit, motherfucker.
But you never see the Punisher?
If you're not in the street, if you're not in the street life, you can do whatever you want. You're not in the street life, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I said if you're in the drug game,
shit.
the street life is codes, and Jesse gotta get that.
He's in the codes like that?
Bro,
I'll tell you right now.
Frank Castle was a cop, and his whole family got killed. That nigga didn't snitch. He killed all them niggas by himself. The Punisher. Nigga.
You don't know the Punisher. You actually would like the Punisher too.
That's a little different. If I'm a cop, you say he's a cop?
He was a cop, nigga. He didn't snitch.
I know how to shoot. I'm out here bodying shit.
Like his YouTube's.
But that's so illegal. If you retired being a cop and then
let me tell you something. If regular ass Jerry, something happened, God forbid, somebody's family, nigga, Jerry's not loading the clips and going going like the Punisher.
I would respect if
I'm going to the jungle.
Killed Walter instead of
I'm going to the jungle for a year and training.
I would respect Jesse if he killed Walter.
Yeah.
Rather snitching on Walter's like, yo, bro, like when.
It's because Jesse's crazy. He's irrational. He should have just plotted to kill Walter instead of doing some dumb shit.
No,
get caught
but didn't
by
he?
Hank, like.
No,
he did and got Hank killed and got Hank killed.
I'm saying, wasn't he trying to kill Walt and then that's when Hank found him?
No,
he tried to burn an empty house.
Yeah, he didn't try to burn
an empty house.
Dumb ass nigga broke in the house, put out gasoline all over the place. Like that's not
a get back.
Yeah.
He was high on cocaine.
And that's some angry X shit right
And guys, how do you explain
You cheated on that!
How do you explain that? Well, he didn't know if the kids were gonna come home. He didn't know anything. And Jesse did that. He didn't care. He just cared about his family, what was done to his shorty and her child. Mm-hmm. Just like Walter when he's defending his family. I don't respect what they did, but a lot of people would go to the ends of the world to protect their family. That's all I want to say.
Breaking Bad, Season 5, Episode 15, Granite State. Smack the shit out.
They had to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, see, Walter didn't think twice, yo. He flexed.
Anytime I see that vid, I'm gonna think I can escape now.
How's he holding up? You be the judge.
Niggas going crazy.
Breaking Bad on him anyway. Bro, he got him snitching on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Snitching on camera, bro.
To the streets.
That smells dangerously good.
You turn around and there is this kid on a dirt bike. Look hot at Opie dead-eyed piece of shit pulls out a gun and shoots the kid.
Oh, Jesse. Damn, Jess.
What we're talking about? He killed him sharp. Boom.
No matter how much you got, how do you turn your back on more?
No, Todd's a fucking idiot. You have 80 million, leave, nigga.
Mm-hmm. With 70 million. Same
I'm out the game.
Yeah, I'm out the game with 70 million.
I'm retired from it.
Jack's like, man, you like this girl, yo.
You little bastard.
Oh, white supremacists, they don't let him date that Spanish girl?
I don't know any hip. You know a guy who knows a guy.
No bull.
Give me the contact. Anybody
If Jack never killed Hank,
we'll find
Skylar would have easily left with Walt to start a whole new life. Like, that was the issue that really stopped her from dipping.
Just for old time's sake. Don't worry about your wife and kids. Still working on transportation. Change your plans. He's coming with me. No. Together. I can use him. I'll give you 2 a minute.
Because I know damn well he don't want to stay with you.
You remember what I told you? It's
So, it's no way
You
to
didn't want to infame me for this?
He don't know if he got me.
I'm about to say, you're not trying to punk. You can't punk Saul anymore, man.
You damn sure ain't punking me while you're coughing.
While you're coughing, nah.
Yeah,
Saul almost got punked
I'll
too,
stop
though.
you out.
I'll flick you in your damn.
Get at him.
Ah!
Look at his face.
Yo, that gotta be the scariest if your lawyer looks at you like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Pee Wee Herman looking at us.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pee Wee Herman looking at that.
This goes to trial. Is she even listening? Thing we can use.
It's kind of sad that it's not Hank.
You gotta feel a little bad for Skylar in that situation,
So she's
man.
a great actor. Yo.
Yeah, like, cause you can see it in her face, like literally her back's against the wall, bro. Oh!
Like that's the part that actually gets
Wow.
you addicted.
Wow. Who the hell is that?
It's Todd.
Anybody else in your house?
Is that Todd?
What about your son? If I go look in his room.
He sounds like the Joker.
He really is crazy.
Who's crazy, him or Negan?
Negan's definitely crazy.
He's really doing this just for homegirl, yo.
What's her name?
Huh?
Methamine Shorty.
Yeah.
Lydia,
Lydia,
Is
yeah.
that her name? Okay.
Lydia.
Skylar's
Please
married.
don't need to know anything about her. I really don't want us to come back.
Wow.
He's good, bro. He's
But don't she
good.
have police watching her outside? You see how cops don't do shit?
We're not Western Union. Talk. We can't settle for you sending messages.
Oh shit. It's a bar.
You wanted him to kill her? The bitch is crazy.
Man, I think you'd see it different. You threw a real scare into her. She seems like a nice lady watching out for her kids.
Yeah, Lydia's out here just trying to kill anybody that
Todd got him,
ties. Yeah, he does.
It's 92%.
What?
I'm sorry.
She's actually even more tapped because she doesn't even need to be moving weight.
Yeah, she got a good job.
Like, yeah.
Think she gets me that extra 50 million bonus? Nigga, I'll take it.
Look at him smiling.
I just think we work together.
Oh my gosh.
It's that creepy game right here.
He's a creep. She knows he's a creep too.
It's kind of mutually good.
I think she really misses Gus.
Everybody misses Gus.
I need 2%.
Wow, that is an uncomfortable way to travel.
Yo, imagine traveling that long.
And then, no, they were in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Welcome to New Hampshire.
New England, New Hampshire, boy.
New Mexico to New Hampshire, you have to be inside that shit.
Is keeping you out of custody. You are the target of a nationwide manhunt. Your face is all over TV.
Yeah, well, actually, he doesn't understand
You are the
that,
hottest
so.
line I have ever had, by far. It stands to reason you've got to keep out of sight.
Bitch.
Yeah.
What did you do for walking out that gate?
Oh, the Heisenberg hat.
Heisenberg.
Probably the dumbest thing you can put on right now.
I know.
It's
That's like the drawing.
right?
He is the drawing right now. Damn.
He didn't even wait a day, bro.
Imagine not being able to wait a day. That's kind of stupid. Season. But I still watch some of them. I just watch on Hulu. Like,
Oh, this dude Jesse is tripping.
You see, you want to snitch.
it's just messed up you don't have the internet, because I'd be chilling if I had internet.
Yeah.
See, we'll try to tell this nigga to go. He didn't want to go.
There come on dream.
Yeah, I saying Todd's not a good guy. He got some Ben and Jerry's, bro.
Todd's definitely a weird guy.
Todd's weird, but he just gets a job
He's raised
done.
around white supremacists and he's not racist. He's next to Spanish girl.
True.
Let me tell you something. If you and your family beat the shit out of me and your consolation prize is an ice cream cone,
So that batch
kiss my
that you
ass.
just cooked was 96%.
Don't get me wrong, guys out there. I don't think Todd's a good guy and shit.
You're a terrible
I
person.
just think he's a good bad guy.
Okay.
No, I just think he's a good bad guy because he doesn't really think he's bad.
Yeah, like he's.
But that's the worst type of person. The person who's a terrible person but thinks they're good, that's the worst type of person.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
about
It's
child
well
soldiers
acted.
that kill other people and they don't think it's bad. They're terrible.
He definitely does yoga, Jerry. You see
Wow.
that balance he had right there?
Jerry, I don't think you got ups like that.
Wow, that's some upper body strength right there. I don't know how he got the strength to do that right there.
No, that's level 3
That's
yoga,
adrenaline.
and Jerry's still like level 1. So Jerry definitely can't do that.
Yeah, because he's been a little one for 2 years
You
now.
let Evan tell you what you can do physically.
Nigga,
Yo, you tell him you can't go to the gym every day, yo.
you got a lot of
I
jokes.
say you don't want to go to the gym every day. Cause
Me? You couldn't do the chest workout. I don't want to hear it.
I'm in better shape than you ever.
you don't have to go through all this if you listen to Walt, dumbass.
If you looked up and seen there's a camera right there.
Yo, you got bagged. There was a
How you
camera.
know you got back?
Because there was a camera. And these motherfuckers is behind them.
Can't do the shot.
my god! Are you psycho fucks?
Why climb back down?
It's barbed wire too. Who's to say he's
Like,
gonna
I
do that
don't
shit?
care, nigga.
You're Andrea, right?
Oh, Todd's.
You know Jesse Pinkman?
She looked
I'm
bad.
a friend of his. My name's Todd. Sorry to bother you so late. It's nice to meet you.
He doesn't
Looks
look
crazy,
crazy.
yo.
He looks so crazy.
He can really play old
Yeah,
Norman
he
Bates.
You make sure the kid wasn't there?
Personal.
No.
Nah, you can't say that after you do that, though. This isn't personal, like.
I forgot about that shit, nigga.
That's crazy.
That's so fucked up.
Wow.
How you forget that part?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that too, bro. I forgot he did that.
You see what you did, Jesse? Nah, the problem is if Jesse left, this would have never happened.
2 hours. I'll give you another $10,000.
Wow.
Just to chill with me?
Damn, 10 racks to chill.
Pat, if I offer you 10 racks to chill with me, bro.
And you say it like that, you're pleading, man. Well, you can keep the money. I got you, bro.
10,000. 1 hour.
This nigga bitch.
Nah, he's grimy as hell.
Ask you to give it to my family. What'd you do? If I said yes, would you believe me?
Nope. Oh, so that's why it makes sense. Oh, this dude's tripping. You see what you're doing right there? You made a package out and put the money in it.
He look like he hurting.
Some ECGs. ECGs.
Oh shit.
She cannot know. Son. Are you there? Yes. It's so good to hear your voice. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, he's a good kid. He's like you. He'll understand. I'm sending Louis a package. Now it's addressed to Louis, but it's for you, your mother, and your sister.
Sounds a good actor.
There's money inside.
Listen, you see, Walt cares about other people but himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's ready to risk it all to try to get the money, yo.
You killed Uncle Hank.
Shut the hell up!
Bro. Oh, that's everybody's giving him the story that he killed Uncle Hank. You think he's
Bro,
not
that's
gonna
just,
turn up
nah,
like this?
I'm gonna listen to my father. I'm gonna listen
did?
to his story.
You did
I know my
listen to
father ain't trying to kill me.
I don't want anything from you. I don't give a shit. You
Nah, he's a
killed
clown.
Uncle Hank. You killed him. No.
all be for nothing.
You did? Just shut up. Shut up.
Shut up! Just shut up!
Just die already. Just die.
Nah, I'm not.
God damn.
I can't turn on my dad that fast, bro.
I mean, it's been a couple months now, bro.
That's
so
not
it's
enough.
like
That's
all the shit that his family been dealing with, bro.
That's not enough time.
Nah, I feel you. I'm talking about in Caucasian
my
It's
perspective.
been like a month.
He said from the Caucasian perspective.
It's like, yo, you get everybody telling you that, yo, your dad killed your uncle and stuff. He's a kingpin and shit.
If I have my own relationship with my dad, I'm gonna talk to my dad.
In charge of the Walter White investigation. Walter White.
Oh shit. Damn.
Sir, are you still there?
Because of your association with Walter White.
Well, that's not exactly
To
the way.
cleanse yourself, so to speak, of having a methamphetamine kingpin as co-founder of your company.
Makes sense.
Glad you brought that up. Growing it into what it is.
Damn,
So
throwing
what
dirt on
was
Walter.
Walter White's contribution.
You know, to be honest, honey,
The company name.
the company name. We came
Wow.
up with it by combining our names.
Disrespectful.
Black plus white makes gray.
Long ago, he's gone.
That's a great answer right
That
there.
is the answer. Woo! You know shit about to turn out, nigga. That's a ritual theme song, nigga.
Still breaking bad on him anyway.
Walter White in this bitch. Walter White in this bitch.
My dimple pinch knee.
He didn't finish his shot, nigga.
Put a hat over it, don't look like his face.
Shout out to Vince Gilligan.
Yeah, no bullshit. Big shout out to him, yo.
I just want people to understand that in this show, this amazing show that we're watching, that Walter White, we know they all do bad. So the consoles, I feel like Walter does bad and his karma hits him, and I feel like Jesse does bad and his karma hits him. You can't take lives and expect lives to not be taken on your side. You can't ruin lives, ruin families for Walter and Jesse and think y'all gonna get away with it. And Jesse is facing the consequences. He ruined Brock's life. Brock getting poisoned was not as worse as Brock's mom getting shot. Like, at the end of the day, let's keep
That's
it up.
100% true.
And
yeah, of course.
That's my point when I was saying that. The fact that Brock survived it, Walter was a fucking asshole for killing Brock. I mean, for poisoning Brock. But the fact that Brock survived was a blessing in itself. And that's why I felt like Jesse should have been like, yo, me staying in the state is what gets people hurt. Let me get away. Because if he was away, why would anyone attack them if he's not even in the picture?
Yep.
But he let his emotions get the best of him, and now he's a meth slave. And then he tried to escape the meth slave. He should have, and the fact that he didn't go through with it, Joe's right, he should have tried to jump over the fence or something, and they would have probably shot you there, and then the fact that you did that and now Shorty got killed because of you, bro, it's like, let's not act like Jesse's innocent. Like, Walter's not, and Walter's been paying. Hank's been dying. He lost his family. Walter is reaping what he did, reaping what he sowed, and I feel like Jesse just reaped what he sowed as well.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is that, like, since Jesse didn't want to continue on with his, you could say, with his sentencing, like, you know, doing the cooking and all that stuff, he tried to shortcut it, try to escape, and from that happening, Andrea got killed and stuff like that. It's like, all revolves back. You sound like,
I don't think you could blame that on me. Like, if I'm Jesse and I'm trying to get out of a situation, bro, it's not my fault that you went and killed somebody. Like, you did that out of your own
He
personal
killed people
shit.
too, though. Because the thing is, it's like, you act as if Jesse isn't a part of the chain
Jesse-
reaction
yo,
that
bro.
led to
We all know
that.
Jesse's done bad things.
You feel me? It's
We
like
all know
Walt and
Jesse's
Jesse
done bad
collided
So,
together.
you know how you're gonna dead what Evan just said?
Dead it.
This is how you destroy a person's conversation. Pay attention. If you were watching Breaking Bad, when they first took Jesse and they brought him to the lab, they showed him a picture of that girl and her son already.
Yeah.
So they didn't let him know, nigga, you act up, they get body.
exactly.
And he didn't give a fuck. And he didn't care. That's the thing with Jesse. Jesse don't. Yo, when you
You
try
don't
to
think that motherfucker's stupid.
It's very
And it's all
emotional.
Jesse's fault.
Everything's based on emotional weight.
None of this would have happened if he never tried to run up on them dudes in the park and try to kill them.
No, he could have just dipped.
He could just got in a fucking van like he was supposed to.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And-
saying everything in full circle.
Nah,
They
even
would've never got
with
back,
that situation, Jerry, like that goes hand in hand with the fact that like Jesse doesn't develop any type of planning right there. It's like he could have killed those two dudes that killed homegirl's brother and stuff like that, but instead he went off on his own and tried to kill him, and then Walt had to pop up and save the day in that situation right there.
You know what quote goes great with this conversation?
Give him the quote.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Wow, I never heard that one.
Like, you gotta understand, Jesse, if Jesse left in that van, Hank would still be alive and Brock's mom would have been alive. A wife would have had her husband and a son would have had his mother. Point blank. And Jesse's actions made it where, yo, bow. And don't get me wrong, Walter ruined a lot of lives too, don't get me wrong.
A lot of lives.
But my whole thing is, Walt did this, like, let's all forget that Walt was sick and he did it for his family. And his actions were horrible and whatever, but they were coming from a good place. Like, let's not forget why Walt started doing this. And Walt's vision was always protecting his family. And adult, like, I felt like when he was getting better, what took him away from, like, oh, shoot, I might actually live. That's when I felt like things changed, where it's like, damn, I've been doing this lifestyle, I already chalked my teaching career and all that. It's like, I have to continue this because what else do I have now? And how am I going to support my family? And now, if I'm alive and I stop, I'm going to have all these new enemies. Let's put that into play, guys. This is the drug game, and Jesse snitched like a little bitch.
And so, we seen at the end, right? There was a whole interview that Charlie Rose had with the Gray Matter founders, with Gretchen and her husband and stuff. And we seen that prior to that, my boy Walt was getting ready to dime himself out after having a conversation with Flynn, but then he had a change of heart. He did. What do you think went through his mind after seeing that interview right there?
I think he's going to kill him.
He decided to black out and was like, yo, them niggas is disrespecting me. Said I only contributed a name. You know who the fuck I am? I'm fucking Walter White, bitch.
I think
fucking
so.
Heisenberg, bitch. Pull up to your block and I bleed it. Slide.
They've always got him heated. Because he said that like 100 times. Like how he feels like he should have been a part of that company. He got $5 grand for $1 billion with a B dollar company. Yeah, he's not feeling how they gonna violate him like that. Like, his ego's already been fucking with him. It's like, alright, bro, you don't know how far my ego goes, bitch. Wait a minute.
That's a fact. And like, so, Rob already explained how he feel about this, but I want to get y'all perspective. Joel, you could obviously chime in with this right here too. How do you feel about how Flynn reacted to Walt calling him and how he spazzed and everything like that? Like, how do you think he overreacted? Like, how you guys feel about that?
Yo, that's family business, bro. At the end of the day, if there's anybody who I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt in any situation, it's my parents. Like, if somebody called me and say, yo, your dad smoked half of America, you better believe I'll get on the phone like, yo, you did that? My nigga, what's good with you? Like, you wildin'.
Nah.
I wouldn't think he would do it.
If your dad was Hitler.
No, but you're not understanding. I wouldn't think he would do it.
That damn, dad, what's wrong with you?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that.
There's no way, nigga.
No, it's
You
more,
do that,
no, anything though.
I
use the extreme.
I personally wouldn't.
If your dad was Hitler, you would be like, yeah, man.
But you're saying, hold on,
You know what
wait. In this case,
He said smoke pack.
I don't know if he did it though. I'm saying like if they told me he did that. I would never Hey yo, if he actually did it, I'm not getting on the phone, guy.
Nigga, he was on the phone where his mom saying, fuck you, or it's like, did it? You end up like Hank. Remember all that shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, from what he knows, his dad
So let's make
it
it more here. If somebody told me my dad was a meth dealer.
Yeah.
And he did, let's make it more.
Oh,
no!
no.
I'll get on the phone, my nigga.
Was Walter White.
Yes, I'll get on the fucking phone, bro.
He got
But that's not what got him triggered. What got him triggered?
Yeah, exactly.
What got him triggered was the fact that he came back and he went back to the crib. And I'm not justifying anything. He went back to the crib and Walter's wife was Skylar. I was about to say Sky. Skylar was like, "Where's Hank? Where's Hank? Where's Hank?" And then Walter's like, "Yo, we just gotta go. Hank is gone. Hank is gone." And then she got triggered. So automatically, because Skylar assumed the worst, Flynn automatically assumed the worst too. So, and then on top of that, the phone call where it's like, you'll never see.
But what's your perspective? Thanks for the recap. I'm saying, like, what's your perspective?
Oh my God.
I'm saying, like, what's
Come on, nigga.
Because I'm basing it off of the argument
Yeah,
that
I'm
this
saying,
just
but what
had.
you would
So
do,
I'm
like,
just
what would you
saying.
do with that
So I'm
situation?
just saying, in that situation, and I was getting that, in that situation, like, my dad's not Hitler, so I would give him the benefit of the doubt.
Sure.
Like,
I
would want to know more into it. I can't just jump to that conclusion.
But in this situation, he's never gonna know. So your dad reaches out to you in school.
So
you know he's a meth dealer. He might have not shot your uncle.
Played a part.
So you're not talking to your pops on that.
But I'm
You're not
asking
talking to your pops on that.
The way
your pops ain't in your ear.
The way I love my uncle too, bro. If
You wouldn't be on some.
my dad,
Joel, but the way your dad's talking to you, the way your dad's
understand.
on the phone talking to you, and his voice sounds like that. In your head, you're like, "Yo, son, the son's different. I need to know the story."
Yeah, I need to know.
Son ain't connecting, and I believe people get framed and stuff all the time. Cause in my head, I'll just base it off my knowledge, and I'm like, "Yo, my dad loved my uncle, like which Walt did love Hank, and Walt was trying to save Hank." So I would have off rip thought of that and been like, "Hey, like what's going on? Like I have to talk to my dad one-on-one with no cops, nothing around." To figure out just so what my take is gonna be on the story.
Yeah.
And after that conversation, we can take whatever. After that conversation, if I don't believe you, nigga, I don't believe
It's
you.
done.
Yeah. It's done, but I'm gonna give you. My dad deserves that one combo.
Yeah. I'm not saying that after I find out the story, you're my dad. Fuck
I just feel like as somebody in high school, he's old enough to make decisions on his own, and like his uncle being a DA and his father cooking meth, obviously that puts him at odds, and that whole situation, him being a DEA, head of the DEA, my dad being a meth dealer, something had to come
Clash.
to
Okay, that's cool, but I wanna understand.
Something happened. My uncle died. My father was somewhat responsible for that. He ran away, left my mom. My mom's about to be at a grand jury in front of people. She might be facing life in prison. It's like,
So here's my question. They lost the house. So here's my question. So if you actually knew the story, it's because we all know the story that actually happened with Hank.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking with your dad? Like, so if he told you that story, would that be like, I'm not talking to you no more, dad? When you watched your dad beg the please kill me! Like, don't kill Hank!
He's never gonna know that.
But we didn't give him the option to tell me the story, right? I want to know!
The best question for Joel.
Talk to him.
Alright.
Black man.
Let's reverse it. It's you, and you kill your cousin and your dad. If your dad didn't give you a benefit of the doubt to have that convo, how would you wouldn't be heated at your dad for not believing in his son to not even talk to you?
I'll beg them not to get him, Dad. I'll beg them. Like, yo,
their dad didn't give you that. You wouldn't feel.
Wait. If this is what it was, if I was a drug dealer,
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If I was a drug dealer, and somewhat my business came into, like, there was an altercation where somebody in my business killed my cousin. My dad, I would respect if my dad did not want to speak with me.
But you didn't kill your cousin though, and you want.
But because of my business dealings. That's what killed my cousin.
So say this.
I would respect if my dad didn't want it.
Alright, so we can't.
It would hurt. Yeah, it would hurt.
Which ultimately what happened to Walt right
exactly.
there. It's like he said, "Fuck it. I understand why my son's reacting this way. You know what? I'm gonna turn myself in because I know what he's going through right now. I know why he's feeling that way.
He's a kid.
He's a kid. He's really a kid. Don't get me wrong. If I'm in that situation, right, I'm gonna be heated at my dad. but I have to know the story.
I have to know the story.
I have to
like,
know
no
the
matter
story,
what you tell my dad did, the biggest thing, the smallest thing, I'm going to talk to him as a man.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, yo, we got this conversation. Yo, what happened? And if he tells me something I don't like, I can also tell my dad, yo, you a piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
It's hard
like,
for him.
don't rock with
It's
me
hard for
anymore.
him to believe
That's it. I
It's
want
hard
to
for him.
know.
Wait,
though.
wait. But it's hard for him in this case to believe the story after you got on the phone with your mom saying, yo, if you come follow me, then the same thing that happened to Hank is gonna happen to you. Like how am I supposed to believe you after that?
That
You know
is
what I'm saying? In my mind, it's like, all right,
Actions
you killed
speak louder
Hank.
than words,
Like
man.
yo,
And call me crazy.
like and it's hard for me after that point. It's hard for me if I'm in Walter's shoes to be like, listen. But here's what really happened. It's like, no, what the hell? You just threatened my mom saying that Hank disappeared.
No, but I'm talking about before that. Before that happened, it was the knife scene and all that.
Yeah.
That's where it would have been like, yo, like what's like
Slow down.
Like,
Okay, yeah, you're right. Before that,
he's the nigga that called the cops.
Yeah. I'll probably
Before that,
I would have never done that.
Yeah, before
That's
that,
Caucasian.
that's when you give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
But
I
now,
agree.
after that phone call, like it's like, how can I give you the benefit of the doubt after you pretty much told my mom subliminally I killed Hank? If you follow me, the same thing that happened to Hank is gonna happen to you.
You know
told
what's
that to my
the fucked up part
mom.
about that though? It's like that phone call, and we see in the beginning of the episode that Saul said it. It was like that phone call is ultimately what's keeping Skylar out of jail right now and stuff like that.
He doesn't know that.
I know. That's the fucked up part about it. It's like that phone call was like really what kind of saved them for the time
But
being.
and the
That's
thing is
fucked
too,
up.
the curiosity to me, I would have been like, yo, so Dad, why did you say that?
Yeah.
Why did you call? Like, what? Like, I'm gonna ask questions before I shut up.
There's not
Shut
a
up.
lot of questions.
Shut up.
And that's not crazy. That's not crazy. What? Nigga, just random. You know your dad is the most wanted nigga in the world. All of a sudden, you're listening perfect. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut. My nigga, relax, bro. Like shit.
Now
Like
this
hang up
question-
the phone,
like,
my
the question
G.
I'm gonna ask him like, yo, Dad, did you really kill?
Yeah, exactly. That's my first question. Before we have this conversation, did you kill Uncle Hank?
I just feel like I just know like, yo, my dad would never kill my uncle. Like, no matter what anyone says, like. Things could be like cops are around and stuff can make people think, but I'm like, yo, it's my dad. I know my dad will not kill my uncle.
Yeah.
I have to have that conversation.
I feel you, but like given Flynn's situation, nobody thought Walter was capable of anything he was doing.
Nobody.
Yo,
So like you know what I'm saying? Whether you believe something or not, it's like it is what it is.
Actually,
as a person, you gotta come to a conclusion.
I would have
This
believed
nigga,
it though.
I probably want to stay with him.
If you really think about it, it is believable. Because if Walter is a smart ass chemist like that, and it's just about like if it was weed or
not every
something,
chemist or every
if it's
teacher
weed or
can
something,
do
it's different. The drugs, I would off rip. If my dad's the top chemist and you said that, I'm like, yo, why would my dad start cooking meth? Oh, my dad's life. They're saying that he can't live long. I'm gonna know my dad did like it's stuff like I feel like niggas be forgetting. I'm like, yo, what would make your dad do that? Oh, that he's about to die.
Yo,
Maybe
but the fact of the matter is that Hank is dead.
Yo,
and my uncle is dead.
No, that's fine.
because, like,
I have to have that convo though. I'm not saying I believe him. That's the thing we're not getting. I just need to have a conversation with you, bro.
Let me make this very clear.
Like,
regardless of who the person is,
not
when you make the decision, you make the decision if they a piece of shit or not. So I feel like me and Robbie ain't saying like, yo, no matter what our dad does, fucking do it. It's more so like, I want to know
You don't
first.
think your dad would have that convo with you if it was you?
Yeah, he would have the conversation. I agree with how Walter Jr. reacted on the phone because like
I wouldn't want to
the last 2-3 months. Look at how his life changed. In high school, right before I'm going to college, we had to move to a small spot. My mom's doing part-time taxi dispatch.
She smoking 12 cigarettes a night.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I still have a sister to worry about.
Chain smoking like a motherfucker.
I feel like it's let's just keep it a bug though. Like the way Walter Jr. was even raised, like this nigga was screaming at his mom before saying shut up. I just feel like he
called
just
her a
wasn't.
bitch, right?
He wasn't like he just normal. Like you can tell he's naturally just not all the way there. I feel like 'cause it's like. Like I feel, bro. I don't. That's what, I wasn't raised the way he was raised. Is my point. Now, I would never.
I've never talked back to my mom and dad in my life.
So my whole point, like literally, if it was the other way around, if it was like my dad, the relationship we have, the way I'm raised, nigga, the phone call would have been like, yo, little nigga, listen, I did A and B for this, for your little ass to survive.
Yeah, for your stupid ass.
It wouldn't even be like, nigga. Put it like this: if I'm Walter, I'm not even calling my son out. I'm like, yo, little nigga, listen. this all happened. You need to take this money so your mom's good. Stop freaking crying. Like, you don't know what the hell I had to go through. This was all for you. Like, I'm a spaz on my son, my nigga. I am, bro. Like, I did this shit all for you. Like, and I feel like that's just the way we were raised differently. Like, nigga, I don't think I would have time.
My dad would do the same.
Yeah, like, but that's not I'm gonna sit here, like, let me shut up. Like,
You gotta know why Walter Jr. Why he reacted to his mom like that, because he was actually just protecting Walt.
But that's the thing that fucks me up though, because the thing is, for how the relationship that Walter Jr. had with his dad, how everything that he did, he'll basically point the blame to Skylar. It's like it doesn't actually fully make sense to me how he didn't give his dad, the moment to explain himself.
Wait. My thing is like too. When they went to the car wash and they explained the situation, right? And at first, you didn't find it believable. Right? Yeah. But then when you come into the crib and you see him like frantically, like Walter's going crazy at this point. And he's supposed to be in cuffs. He's in the crib, like off rip. Like if you're Walter, well, not even if you're Walter Jr., but like in his mind. As soon as you say, yo, Uncle Hank, where's Uncle Hank? You're supposed to be in cuffs. Where's Uncle Hank? Uncle Hank is gone. And then you see your mom spaz. In his mind, he's probably like, yo, okay, mom was probably really fucked up by all this shit. Like, and it's crazy.
Everybody calm down. Let's sit down. Let's have a what's going on? Like, bro, chill out.
Like after,
chill out. Let's find out.
After you got all that information, after you got that information about your dad, like everything.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bug. You know what I would have thought off rip? I think I would have been like, yo, they trying to set my dad up. Off rip, I would have been like, nah, they tried. Off, it's my dad.
I know my dad wouldn't do that.
But your aunt and your mom are telling
my dad would not. At the end of the day, but he didn't though. At the end of the day, I know my dad, and I know people set people up all the time and shit. So off rip, me trying to protect my dad the way I want to believe, I'm gonna be like, yo, I never seen any of this behavior before. So one day you tell me all this and stuff, I'm like, yo, there's more to the story.
The only thing is,
like my dad would always do
no time to learn the story though.
Yeah, he had to get out of it.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I'm not.
So you gotta make a decision. Is what I'm saying. So
I would on that spot, I wouldn't just flip on my dad that fast. I just wouldn't, bro. Like at the end of the day, this is completely different. If his dad was attacking his mom, it's different. And he came with the knife and shit. Clearly, he's like, yo, nigga, get out of it. Like it was the other way around. So I'm like, yo, yo, dad, walk outside. Like you get up. Like it wasn't like Walter was the one attacking. If you get what I'm saying, bro. And I feel like he never physically was like, yo. He's like, yo, we have to get out of here. In my head, yo, the A and B happened. Yo, somebody killed Uncle Hank. Maybe they're trying to kill my dad too. I would have thought of so many, like, bro, I wouldn't flip on you niggas like that. So my dad, my nigga, is like, nah, man, I'm not gonna flip, bro.
My only issue, and the only thing I think is fucked up, and the only reason why I am giving Flynn a little bit of benefit of the doubt.
I do too.
My G, Walt. Yo, not the first thing, not the second thing, not the third thing you say is that you didn't kill Hank. You get to the point of I'm sending you money before then. That's the only reason I think he even spazzed like that. Like, so
he even said, yo, we don't got time.
Once he said, he was listening the whole time until that nigga said, yo, Louis live there, I'm gonna send you 100 G's.
Yeah,
bro, kiss my ass, bro. Like, you better tell me what you did, bro.
So first off, let's keep it a buck. 100. This shit happens to your whole family. Your family's in a low area. Your mom's struggling, trying to work all this and that. They're saying all this crap about your dad, right? And then boom, you get a phone call and it's your dad like, yo, listen, I don't have much time to talk. Man, I miss your voice. Yada yada. Yo, I'm gonna send you this money he specifically said, for you and your mom. No, you niggas need money. Offer, I'm be like, yo, maybe that conversation when he was spazzing on her, maybe like, I would offer him thing like, why isn't you sending us money to help our family and we know we're struggling? So in my mind, it's like, all right, let me just hear what you gotta say, my nigga. I'm not saying I'm gonna take the money. Like, the whole conversation we're having is, yo, my nigga, listen to before you say shut up. Let me this might be the last time I ever could talk to this nigga. Mm-hmm. I want to talk. The man in you is not gonna want to know. You're gonna just. My whole point. I'm not saying to say you love your dad. I'm not saying not to say fuck him or nothing. Mm-hmm. Let's ask him. So why did you kill Hank? Yeah. Why did you ask some questions, nigga? That's all I'm saying. Ask questions before you wallow. I can give that enough to my dad to ask you questions before I choose what I'm gonna do. He didn't even it was I don't want to hear what you have to say, and I would never get at that point ever. I feel like I even feel like there's mothers that sons get murdered. kids get murdered, and they would still want to have a conversation with the murderer. Why did you kill my son? And some simple like, why did you kill my like a simple? I feel like that's maturity. I feel like that's a sense of maturity where it's like I would have been mature enough to let me have that convo. I'm not saying, yo, I don't care what y'all say. This, that, my dad's innocent. Nobody's saying that. But Dad, if you call me at that time, no matter what, I will have a convo with you. After what I do, that conversation is up to me. But no matter what you do, I always want to have a convo.
I want to find out why.
Like I always want to know, like even if you did a mass murder of a school, I want to talk to my dad. Like, what triggered you to do that?
I feel like as men, we might think that right now, but somebody is a junior or senior in high school. Like
I knew enough at that time.
2-3 months after you disappeared, haven't made contact, nothing. Now you
want to
mail me $100,000 to my best friend's house. So now you want to implicate all of us.
No, but Jordan, that's not the argument. That's not the argument I'm saying. I'm saying you're not gonna ask your dad those two simple questions.
You're gonna miss your dad after 3 months, bro. You're gonna miss the shit out of your dad.
Why did you try to kill Uncle?
Like,
You're not gonna ask him that.
Let me know.
As mad as you are, you're not gonna be like, yo, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I would ask him, but what would Hank say? You were big down. Yes, I was on the field.
I would want to know.
Didn't want them to
I would
do
want to hear the two sides of the story. I always want to hear two sides of the story.
So, in your situation, he didn't kill Hank. He told you he didn't kill Hank. Now what? He told you the full story.
I just want to hear it. I might still not believe
now
him.
What then?
I might still not believe it, but I want to hear what the fuck you
had
to say.
Now that you heard it, now what?
I'm at peace. This is what you had to say, and I'm gonna take it. If I believe you, or if I think it's bullshit.
So what are you gonna do? Is all I ask you. So
that's questions I was gonna have myself. Like, why did he do? Like, I never got to ask my dad that. Like, that's what I'm asking. I just want to ask you, as a man, why did you do it?
Alright, so if you believed it, whatever. If he told you he didn't do it and you believed it,
he said, "What's your question?"
Yeah, that's my question.
I take money. What are you doing?
I said, it depends if I believe him or not.
But now you know.
Now you know.
You believe it. Now you know. You're Walter Jr. He told you what it was. So what are you doing now?
He said it's hard for him to answer because he's not at that age. He doesn't know if he believe it. What do you think?
Nigga, I'll be like, yo, Dad, you can't come home, my nigga. The cops are gonna get like, I'm gonna be on some street shit with my dad. Huh?
He's talking about the money. Like, are you gonna take money?
Anything. Like, what? Yeah, what would you do?
No, I would have told my dad, like, yo, I would put like this. At that point, if I believe it, bro, that's my partner now.
Yeah,
so I would be like, yo,
straight up.
All right, hold up, like,
straight
let's
up.
look at how we gonna get this. Honestly, you probably wait 2 months, Dad. You a little more hard in the street.
Yo, I'll be like, I'm gonna get the trap phone.
Yo, bro, my dad
I'm gonna get the trap phone.
My dad would have
you the numbers.
Double agent on his side ever. The double agent for my dad against the government. Yo, Wilder Joe, a black nigga.
2 months later, your mom's in jail. Now what? You still gonna be like, Dad, I'm about to die, nigga. Yeah, I'm about to die, nigga. You still gonna say some shit like that?
Yeah. What do you mean? I know what my dad did. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, bro. If I hear the story, why, I'm gonna get, like, it wasn't the right thing to do. But even him hearing, like, he was always, first off, his mom wouldn't be in jail because of what he did.
No, there's still a chance for her to go to jail, though. They were trying to grand jury.
Yeah, still, like, the thing is, it prevents her from going to jail at that, like, moment right there. But then it's still basically.
But that's weird. If you told me the story, then I don't know my mom was a part of it and she was down. At the end of the day, what do you want me to do?
Touche.
Yeah, like, she was down. Like, if I believe it, the mom was with it too. So in my head, I'm like, damn, I'll hate the government. I'm not gonna, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll hate the government way before I hate my dad at that point, my nigga. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, it's like saying, like, kids that their parents are drug dealers, they hate their parents because their parents. I'm not gonna, like, I feel like kids that are raised like that. Sometimes it's like, yo, that's probably all my parent could have done for me, my nigga. What could, like, this, and then it's America, my nigga.
In this situation, that's not all he could have done for
me. He could have been a chemistry teacher.
He could have been a chemistry teacher like he was, or he could have continued gray matter.
No. Put it like this. None of that. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna shut it down. It is fucked up because we pay all our entertainers and all that, but we can't pay a fucking chemistry teacher that's helping kids. Yeah. That's just the government. Like, I'm gonna go to the government, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not gonna go. I'll be like, yo, it's the government's fault. Because if they were paying teachers the way they should get paid, the nigga would never have to do that. Let's bring him down.
And I think why was paying? The issue was time. It wasn't anything. It was time.
It was time.
So it wasn't even about what other things I could do. It's how can I make $776,000.88 before I die to give it to my family.
It could have been like, before I became a teacher, I could have done something else for my life.
But damn, you can't press rewind.
What do you mean? Exactly, though.
But he wasn't doing bad at those moments of his life.
It was more so, I need to get this much money so you can go to college, so you can do this. I don't want to leave this world and they got to pay because I died. They got to pay for my future. They got to do all that. I'm trying to die and be like 76, 70.
Yeah, but to place blame on the government, I'd rather.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not
gonna do that.
Oh yeah, no.
Because for everything,
I'm not believing dad all the street stuff.
No, this is my thing. This is my thing. If I believe my dad, I'm 100% on my Rob. Yo, I'm gonna get a trap phone.
Yeah, that's
if
why
I can get you the number to the trap, I'm gonna get you the number. We'll talk once every 3 months, and believe me, I'm gonna find a way to see my dad.
Wait, so you're telling me if your dad,
if I believe him,
and he even let you know your mom was with it and stuff, you're still gonna be mad?
I just feel like if he started, because obviously Skylar didn't know about the cooking.
Wow, that's a long conversation.
But when she found out, she understood. She invested
a good 32 minutes.
Because at that point, she did it for the family too.
I did. Everything was for the. It wasn't right moves, but it was for the family. And I always respect that. You did what you could for me. You used what you could have. You thought of what you could have. Like I'm gonna appreciate that. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like that. Like nigga, at the end of the day, it was for me. Like and maybe it didn't go the way you planned, but it was coming from a good place.
At all. I ended up with my dad not being here.
It was coming from a good place. Like
and my mom's in jail, so I'm never gonna be happy about that.
If you have
regardless if I understand or not, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be happy.
If you lose, you're gonna be mad.
I'm not gonna be mad at my dad. Is what I'm saying. I'm not like I didn't say I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm not gonna blame my dad for that. Like I'm not.
And
I'm
the way
we're the government, the way where we live in, the opportunity wasn't there, like to supply a family, and that's why I'm saying it does go down to that. Like I don't think
it's not. I can't say that for Walter Jr. because Walt and Skylar had every opportunity. It's not like they're like minorities where they had the chances of limited and shit like that. This nigga went to school as a chemist.
No, but you're saying,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
a lot more shit like that.
The thing that's different is you're saying me though. Like you asked me if I was. That's why I'm telling you I would be against the government with minorities. Like that's my whole point. If it's me, that's why I feel like that's why I'm even thinking the way I'm thinking because I'm thinking like it's me.
That's why
what would I do if I was Walter Jr. And I wouldn't. I'm not thinking if I'm Walter Jr. I'm gonna be a white guy. I'm just thinking of Robbie being Walter Jr. The same situation. I'm gonna be like, yo, nah, like niggas. The feds against my nigga, what? Fuck out of here, your dad. Yo, I'm gonna be him. I'll be the niggas don't know what will happen.
Nah, but
I'm trying to tell you.
You be fucking around on some shit like, yo, where that homie Todd live at? Say swear. Alright, yo, we gonna figure this out on the outside.
I'm like, yo, the evidence they have on you, stuff like that. Alright,
what? But yo, man, great conversation, yo. You know what I mean? This was expected from the episode before the season finale. Let us know how y'all would have reacted if y'all were Flynn in that situation. Would y'all listen? Would y'all would have hang up just the way that Flynn did? Let us know down in the comments. But if it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash! That subscribe button is Patricrt, team man, rocking with the gang, you know. We straight out the hood, my nigga. We don't snitch, you feel me? We ride for the fam, you know. If it come down to meth, come down to body and shit, we here. Run that.
You already know it's your boy Robcityrt, RT. You already know. Always believe in your people, no matter what's thrown at them. Remember that. Stay true.
Yo, what's good, man? I go by the name of DC. Follow me on Instagram, DCZ_RT. At the end of the day, all you got is your family. At least sit down and keep that family business, and figure it out. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's the man, the myth, the cartoon maniac, the comic maniac, the dance maniac, Wilkins_RT. This situation within itself is just crazy.
Just wild.
Just wild.
Yo, it's your boy Wells, the Anime King. You can follow me at Wells_RT.
Get him, Wells!
Remember, guys, regardless of his family, you still have to make a decision for yourself. Do not follow people blindly.
I like that. It's true. And that sells it at
The Round Table.